Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Zoo where yes, we are having some terrible trouble with breeding issues. So last time I was going to play it for a little mini bit. But last time we had some trouble with I'd bought a warthog. I don't believe it said that the warthog was gone or anything. But then when I looked, the warthog was not there. So I'm a little bit. Yay! More players greeted. I think possibly. So I'm a little bit like, oh no, where's my beautiful warthog that I just bought for really good money? Not happy at all. Not happy at all. So what I think I'm gonna do is just have a little look in the animal trading section. See if there's anything there. There's not. The trade history says I bought it, unless I sold it. I have no idea. It's like it suddenly just sold everything. Because those two were meant to go into the trade center. And they didn't, but they're still being listed as if I own them. So I have no idea what's going on. They're saying they're in the trade center. Oh, do you know what I might have done? You know what I might have done? And I've done this before. I might have a filter on. Yay, there's everything. Oh, I was so confused. Okay. So we've got 2 pronghorn antelopes that we need to sell. You guys will, because I had to cut the episode before I worked out what was going on, even though it was something that would only take me 2 minutes to work out. You're probably all screaming at the screen now. Sorry about that. And I'm going to have to sit there going, yes, I worked it out in the next episode. Oh. Okay, so. These two. Okay, Adana looks like is an offspring. It looks to me like they might already have been possibly slightly inbreeding. I'm not sure. But I can get some credits for Adana. I have to quick trade Unica. That's fine. Bye-bye. So that's fine. That's easy to do. So these guys, there's some decent genetics on there. Immunity is 0 on him. But then if someone wants to breed all of these good genes in, they might not mind about that. So I'm going to put him up. I'm going to see if he goes. I'll put him up for not too much money. He'll probably go because he's got like 100% fertility and 83% immunity. So the size and the longevity doesn't matter too much sometimes if they're really good immunity and really good fertility and all that sort of stuff. So I'll see. I'll see what the antelopes are going for at the moment. Warthogs are going for barely anything. So it's a pronghorned antelope. I need to take off the common warthog one, or I will be just looking at loads of random different things. Hey, filter. Right. So, pronghorned antelope. It looks like there's one's going for 50. Not so amazing. One's going for 100. That are kind of okay. So if I just have mine at like, maybe the one with no immunity I'll sell for something like 20 or 30. Maybe 40 I could get away with. And maybe I could get away with 80 for the other one. So if I trade you for 40. And you for 80. It's about pricing it right. That someone will think, oh, that's okay. I can take that little bit of a hit on the thing because I don't have many conservation credits. So I'll just try and breed around it. Might work. Okay, so warthog-wise, she's terrible genetic. But... Oh, Amadi is actually the one I want to keep. Amadi's my new one, so I don't want to sell her off accidentally. Well, let's go and have a look at the warthogs and see what kind of things are selling for what kind of prices. And I know this takes longer, but I'm getting so many more conservation credits because I'm actually bothering to look and gauging the market properly. That one's infertile. Okay. Got loads of males. That one's selling for 10. And is really quite decent. I don't think it's actually going to be worth my while bothering to put that one on the market, honestly. I'm thinking a release to the wild might just be the one for that. Okay, fantastic. So now what we want to do is to put the new warthog into trading. Into quarantine even. And then I want to keep an eye on those pronghorn antelopes. Then we want to go and have a look at the zebra herd, because the zebra herd is getting very annoyed. Zebra. Yeah. So we've got a super overpopulated, irritated, in general, zebra population. So I just have a look at the plain zebra and I'll be able to get more of an idea on exactly who is meant to be with who. What kind of... Five males to 5 females, and it's a dominant male per group, and the females are ranked by age. Okay, so we might find that there's some dominance battles, even though you can have like a bachelor group and you can have 5 males and all this sort of thing. I think... Stop doing that. It's a multi-selection tool. Oh. Mind you, that's useful because there was a time where I was looking to multi-select. Okay, cool. Good to know that's there. I am slowly getting there with everything. So the next thing I want to do is to go into my zoo panel and have a little look at the zebras. Plains, plain zebra, and see what we've got. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking that with the zebras, we might be getting some inbreeding as well. So if I say, click on this one, and I go to social, I go to, genetics, and I go to breeding, and I compare the mates. So there's 3 potential mates. All of them will cause inbreeding. So I think what I actually need to do with the zebras is get rid of all 3 males. And bring in a new male stud for the zebras to breed with. So Bin Bin has grown up as well. Bin Bin needs contraceptives in that case. Because Bin Bin... Well, actually, no. Yeah. Bin Bin is a male, and he's Shun's offspring. So if he had come out a female, I might have been happy for him to... Or her, to breed with Pangolin. But what will happen is Bin Bin will breed with Shun, and it'll be an inbreed. So we don't want that to happen at all. Okay. So... Those 2 are still in the trade centre, but that's fine. Plain zebras. We got... Are you a juvenile? That one might be juvenile still. It looks small. I think they might be juvenile until they're 4 or something. So that one's about to reach maturity, I think. Oh, 22 years old. Yeah, it looks like these 4-year-olds are... So there's going to be 2 more 4-year-olds that are going to mature very soon as well. So let's send them to the trade centre. Zebras might go for an okay amount of money. You never know. Or amount of credits anyway. So trade centre, animal trade centre. I don't know why I didn't just go to this animal trading thing. Why am I going to the trade centre? What a weirdo. So I'm just gonna quickly play it for a sec. You're supposed to have gone to quarantine, matey. Okay, so I've got all my plain zebras, and what I want to do is go into the animal market and have a look again at the sort of thing you're getting for your money, because it changes all the time. Okay, there's a many females, and this is good because anyone looking for a male, gotta pay like 400 for it, and they're not even got an immunity. So I reckon I could go for like 400 or 500 for these guys each, because there's not a lot of zebras on the market right now. This is great, and they've all got alright genetics except that one. That one can be like a... That one can be a bargain. So let's do these for like 200 each. I'm not gonna like ask for stupid money, but I reckon I could get 200. We'll just see what goes. This one here. I mean, we are like 8 o'clock in the morning in Europe, so it might be that there's not many people up to buy my stuff. Maybe the night owls in California or something. I reckon I could trade you for a couple hundred. And I reckon you can go for something like 40 or 50, something like that. Because you... anything with like 1 red on it, 2 reds on it. Yeah, we'll do 40. Someone will get a cheap zebra, basically. Someone who doesn't got any male zebras might go for that. So my quarantine is passed for my warthog. My warthog's getting a girlfriend. And so you're going into the Tristfallen habitat. We need to name some new habitats, so I'm thinking... this will be the Casey habitat. The panda one, I think we will give that to Maple. So Maple, you are the panda looker after a Maple makeup. Do we have any more? We got the Pangolin one is Mona. In fact, if I just have a look in the zoo and I have a look at all the locations, I'll be able to see if there's any that are like habitat this or habitat that. I think we have named all of the habitats now, so I'll have to build new ones with new things in. Like, we're going to have monkeys and we're going to have all sorts of cool stuff. But I do need to make sure that everything is as it should be. Have we got, like, a pregnant giraffe yet? I would love it if you were pregnant. No, not if you were pregnant, because that would be really weird because you're a boy. But yes, we do. We have offspring due in September. We have a baby giraffe due. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful news. Right, and I need to check if the pandas have grown up yet. Like, we still got a baby there. You're a juvenile. Okay, that's fine. They're all like totally happy over there. That's cool. But when that baby grows up, we'll need to do some changes to breeding. It doesn't look like... where's the other panda? Where's the female panda? Has she escaped? Is she having any more offspring? I don't think they have offspring past about 20 years old. So what I may need to do is... I may need to sell them back. And I may need to find a mate for this little girl. But she is much more fertile than they are. And if I can research it a bit more as well, that'll be even better. But I don't know when they become infertile. I think it's 20. Does it say in the Zoopedia? It might say in Zoopedia. Let's have a look. So, the plains... sorry, giant panda. They have a life expectancy of 20 years, and their sexual sterility is at 20. So, Yes, we could have some... Oh, hang on. I want to know when they become sexually mature at 6. Okay, that's fine. So we've got until she's 6 years old. At about the time that she's 6 years old, the older ones are going to hit 20. So that's actually ideal. That's ideal. So we might have another baby panda. But pandas are not easy. They're not easy to breed. That's why I'm researching them at the moment as well. Okay, the antelopes and the pangolins are stressed out right now. I don't want to make more animal pens until I'm certain that the animals that I've got are okay. So I need myself, because now all my zebras are female, I actually need myself a new zebra. And I'm going to need to really pay attention to what that zebra is called, because I've got all these ones up for sale as well. So I want a nice plain zebra. Oh, it looks like one of them's gone. Probably the one that I was selling for like... yeah, the cheap one went. I knew it would. These two have better genetics, so someone with a bit more money might come along. If not, I'll put them back up again. Especially this one, because he's got like medals and he's really young. This one, maybe not quite so good. So... just plink through these. So we've got some more pronghorn antelope and reticulated giraffe stuff. Cool. An animal died. I'm not paying enough attention to that, but we'll call the vet. Died of old age. That's fine. We're happy with that. No problem. Maybe they're a bit stressed because there was a dead antelope in with them. It's not good, is it? But anyway, back to animal trading. And I want a new male plain zebra. To see what's coming up. Very bad fertility gene on that one, but potential. And then we've got like super expensive ones. Okay, I'll wait. I'll refresh the list a couple of times and I'll wait. Because I'm not paying 5 grand for a zebra. No way. But then it's good because my ones will sell. Pronghorn antelopes have matured. Are we going to get to a point where these guys are happy at any point? Right, let's see if we can make their meals better. Because I have been looking at that lately. You guys have been researched, so yeah. Spend a bit more on your food. I may have to stop some of the breeding programs though, because some of them just breed so much. Like the ostriches. I've just kept them at kind of a... Spend all my time in this screen. But the issue comes when you've got lots of little boy ostriches coming in. I think, yeah, we've got Mandala, so he's our new stud. But what we don't want is any of these boys breeding back with their mothers. So the boys get sold. But I want to have a look at their genetics and see what's come out of it. We're getting some nice genetics again, you see. With a bad immunity, that's just pure bad luck, but it's much better now, whereas we were getting some horrible genetic problems with the inbreeding that was going on. Yeah, see, I'll be able to sell these guys for much more. Because they've got lovely genes. That'll be so much better. So, yeah, they've got contraceptives on for now. Bin Bin... Alright, Far is going to need contraceptives as well. Because Far is Shun's offspring. So what I want to have a quick look at there is whether the genetics on Far are good. Yes, very good. About as good as his father, but his father is getting on in age, you see. So what I will be looking for is I will probably want to sell off, again, all of the pangolins. So I'll want to sell Shun and Bolin. They've both got decent genetics, but I'm going to want new pangolin. So let's see if I can buy one. Well, actually, let's send them off to the trade centre first, actually. See what I can get for them. And then Bin Bin will need to go... Well, actually, Bin Bin won't need to go. But Bin Bin kind of does need to go because his genetics are terrible. Shouldn't seem to have come to me pregnant, so... I didn't even realise you could trade them pregnant, but they may have been some inbreeding going on there or something, and he's come out with terrible genes. So send those two to the trade centre. And then I'm going to want another female pangolin now. I know. I'm having to do a lot of changing around and trading just to keep this genetic variety going. But it's actually making it more interesting for me anyway. I find this really super interesting to do. And this is how I'm getting so many conservation credits as well, because now I'm going to get some good genetics out of all of this. And I'm selling things on for a good amount as well. Oh, Bin Bin just matured. Bin Bin off to the trade centre too. And we're going to get a second another female pangolin in. So, animal trading. I want a pangolin. I want a nice little girl. Alright, plain zebras, we do not need to see you guys. Simba is about to have her baby giraffe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby giraffe. And I'm hoping to get some giraffes with better genetics. Again, we'll choose which is best out of the male or female. We'll sell off everything else. And then we'll keep one really good female and we'll get one really good male in off the market, vice versa. If I have a choice, I'll go and see what's cheapest on the market to get a mate. So there's another Shun there. But I might just take one of these ones for money. Actually, Yunru, you're pretty good. I'll adopt you for cash. There should be some pangolins in here. So, Yunru needs to go to quarantine before I accidentally sell her. And then everybody else needs to get sold. Is she gone? Go on, take her. Right, okay, cool. So everybody else is going to get sold. So the pangolins, I don't think there's a ton of pangolins about that have got good genetics. So that sort of Bolin should sell for a good amount. Like, he is really cool. Bin Bin, I just sell him off for, like, not very much. Because he's pretty rubbish. Basically infertile. And then Shun, she can go for, like, 50 or something. Okay. The Bolin is really amazing, so... Oh, man, I've got more zebra fights. Really? I just sold a load of them. So Chinese pangolin. Go to that. Yeah, you see ones that are like Bolin, but going for about 360. However, Bolin is older, so I'm happy to let him go for about 200, I think. The rest, I'll sell for like 50 or something. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see what people want. So, you're my like star one. Sell you for 200. I think we might have a baby giraffe by now as well. Let's see. Bin Bin, sure, you can go for 21. And Shun, I would like 50 for. Okay. Oh, Yanru can go into the pangolin pen. I'll just quickly drop her off there. And then we need to go and have a look at the zebras. And I also need to go and see if I can find my baby giraffe. Because there must be one. Got to be around here somewhere. Baby giraffe, where are you? Zebra's fighting over there. Hello? One giraffe. You're not a baby though. You're the male. So where's the female? Is the baby around the female? The female. Where's my baby? Yay! Hello! So we've got Alika, who's a female giraffe. A little disappointing on the genetic makeup. Massive appeal though. I mean, the parents weren't fantastic. Yeah, it's as much as I could really hope for, considering the parents. So I will just wait until... Gosh, everyone's having offspring all over the place. Oh, it's so crazy. Right, let's go and check these zebras out, because they're all having a big fight. The bongos are stressed again. But I will check. Plain zebra and the pronghorn antelope. Pronghorn antelope. I may stop some of them breeding. Because all I'm doing is sitting here sorting out their issues. And I don't like doing that. So anyway, let's go to the zoo. Check out the pronghorn antelopes. And what I may do again is I might do another... Okay, lots and lots and lots of older zebras. I'll let them have their babies and then I will get rid of them, but they are getting very on in age. And that is not good. There's a couple of male zebras. Right, I'm going to pick a female zebra. Any old female zebra. Oh no! The franchise server is temporarily down for maintenance. Well, I guess I had best come back a bit later then. Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Zoo. Second half. I waited an hour and a half for maintenance to be done, so we'll just carry on from there. So it looks like they've actually decided to congratulate me on finishing in the top 75% of players and earning a bronze award for my panda thing. What's my reward? I have earned an aardvark. Well, we'll have to make an aardvark pen, won't we? For my aardvark. Wonderful. That's fantastic. I got a free aardvark. Okay, so we've got zebras about to inbreed, which is no good at all. So let's just pause this down. The zebras are getting totally out of hand. Totally out of hand. Totally out of hand. So let's pop over here. It seems to be all zebra problems. Zebras and pronghorn antelope. Okay, right, okay. Fine. And we've got some stressed bongos. We'll go and have a look at that, but mostly we're alright. Okay. Oh, and that pangolin is not meant to be there either. Or actually, is Bolin... hang on. Because Far and Yumru are not related. So if I actually go to genetics, compare mates with Yunru, you have potentially quite a good chance of successful conception, good gene potential. If I change the father to Bolin, not much of a difference actually if you look at that. Not much of a difference at all. So Bolin could probably get sold. There's definitely no inbreeding or anything there. So I think that would be a good thing to do. So I'm actually going to do that. Let's go to Bolin, the pangolin. Gonna just try and keep the pangolins a little bit kept down in size for the group. So let's move you to the trade center. Oh, Bolin's already in the trade center. Sorry. So we've got 5. No, that's fine. That's fine. All of these ostriches are going to grow up pretty soon, so I need to be careful with that. I've already put contraception onto the males that I want them on. Mandalas should be the only male breeding in that group. Then I've got my warthogs, and one's pregnant. Fantastic. And a couple of the zebras are pregnant. And some of them are about to inbreed. So I feel like I probably want... Oh yeah, I was going to look through the zebras and see which ones bred well together, which ones weren't. Okay, let's click on you. Bring up your stuff. I think they did change it so that this would come up when you clicked on this thing. So much better that way. Really, it's a good optimization that if that's genuinely what happened. So compare mates. So I want to see who would be an inbreeding. Right, so Uber, yes. 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 Yes, and that means to me that all of the zebra males need to go and need to be replaced with another zebra male. It's a really good way to check for inbreeding that. I should have been doing that before, but never mind. So I want to go to my zoo page. I want to find all the zebras and just get rid of all the boys. Bye-bye. 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 I'm going to want to get rid of these guys as well. I mean, I could get rid of them even though they're pregnant. Or I could just let them have their babies and then get rid. They're very old. I think I'll just let them have their babies and then get rid of them. So we've got 4 zebra females, 2 younger ones, and then 2 that are about to have babies. A lot of the young zebras seem to have come out male, unfortunately. And send all of them to the trade centre. Oh, a couple of them are already there. So you can't send them there if they're there already. So there's 3 that need to go. And I'm going to go back to animal trading. I don't know whether the ones that I previously sent will still be there because there's been a gap of like an hour and a half, you see. So they could be off the market already. Let's see all the species in here, please. Right, so it looks like there's two zebras there. The 2 that I just... No, there should be more. So let's wait for them to be brought in. And then we'll have a look and see what I want to do about trading them. Obviously, because we've just had maintenance, people might not be logged back in yet, and it might take a bit. We'll see. Are they all here yet? Some more ready to come. One of the bongos is about to... I need to take a look at the bongo pen as well. Vet research is complete. Wonderful. Let's do some zebra research or something. I don't know. We're doing lots of giraffe, but there's lots of stuff that's getting really well researched. You need one more bit of ostrich research by the looks of it. And they'll be completed, but we're completing them as they're going. And then we'll complete some diseases as well. We've got a couple of diseases done. Not that we're having tons of trouble with diseases. So the pronghorn antelope is still having trouble. So let's have a look at them too. I love this pen now. It's really cool. Although it's a bit stripy from the paths that I had to remove. So pronghorn antelopes. We're going to be over here in their pen and we're just going to have a quick look at them. And see what kind of changes we need to make to these guys. So pronghorn antelope. We have Casey, Senor, Liam, Logan. Another one that's pregnant. We've also got Jacob. And they're all just going a bit crazy, honestly. So Watkins is our main sort of stud male that we brought in. We bought him last time. Jacob is a child of that. So anything, he will be inbreeding with probably quite a few. Well, some of the females he won't, but some he will. So it's a bit of a problem. So if I just go into his mating thing, compare mates for him. So reduce fertility on most of them, but what I want to see is inbreeding, inbreeding, inbreeding. So any of these mothers, it seems that there will be inbreeding with Jacob. Which is a bit weird, but never mind. So he needs to go. He's got 0 immunity as well, which isn't very good at all. So we need to really start sorting that out. Any males need to be just sent away. So I have put contraceptives on them though, so any of the young males, as they grow up, we'll be able to get rid of. Springboks have contraception on at the moment as well. I don't know if they should. But I'll take a look at the inbreeding on them, because I think that's what I was trying to sort out with some of the contraception. I was like, nah, this is terrible. We can't have this going on. So Watkins is going to be our stud male for a while. He's only 3.5, so it should take a little while before that's a problem. Move you to the trade center. One of the American bisons about to mature. I haven't had anything about problems with them. They don't breed as fast, I don't think. Bongos are a bit stressed. Maybe I could put some reeds and stuff in front of their bedding. That might make them a little less stressed out. There's a few things I can do, I think. So there's another one that's not in its ideal temperature range for the panda, but I have made it cool for them. That's weird. So the American bison are getting a bit stressed as well. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yay, the warthog got a little baby warthog. Hurrah. Where's my baby? Where's the baby? There's the baby. Hello, baby. Are you tiny? Tiny, tiny, tiny warthog. Tiny. So small. 0 years old. Decent genetics on them. Good stuff. Right, let's just pause for a sec and do a little bit of trading. So, I want to sell stuff. I have lots of things to sell. And I want to know what the going rate is for a pangolin right now. reckon I get a couple of hundred for bowling. I'm going to try 300 and we'll see. There's not many pangolins on the market right now, so we might be able to just get lucky. If not, I'll sell them for a bit less later on. I'm not worried. I'm willing to play a bit of a waiting game on some of them. Okay, let's have a look. That one, 100% immunity, I think. That would be great. That one is infertile. So I'll just trade you out for for the 17. Well, actually I should look, shouldn't I? Let's have a look at plain zebras. This is what this game is all about. It's all about trading. So plain zebra, filter. Got a lot of females, not many males. The males are... okay. So even an infertile male, I could maybe sell for like 50 or something. Because it's not necessarily an infertile, completely infertile animal. I don't think. Well, it does say it has fertility issues, so yeah. We'll try it for 50. Someone might buy it. But the other ones I think I should be asking a little more for, so we'll try them for 200 again. That's weird. You can't... Can you press delete? No. So we're going to go for 200 on both of them. On you. Then 200 also on you. No, you're 22 years old actually, so I'm going to do you like 150 because you're older. Getting towards the end of your life a bit more now. Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, I said 150, didn't I? Oh yeah, trade that for 150. And then this one is the one I want to trade for like 40 or something. Okay, 70 is fine. It's fine. It's interesting how that one, because it's not yet an elder sort of thing, it's even though it's 22 years old. So it doesn't, you can't really tell the age on some of them. But this one will be 200 as well. And my pronghorn antelope, I don't know how much they're going for right now, so let's have a look. Pronghorn antelope. Barely any there. There's some ones with decent genetics. Even just for, yeah, so we'll just stick that on for like a small price, I think. He's got terrible genes as well. So we'll just trade him. We'll trade him for the 12. That's fine. I don't mind that. So we'll see what sells over the next couple of hours, next hour even, while my episode is recording basically, and a bit into the next one. Okay, so who else is stressed right now? The Springboks are a bit stressed. I wonder why. Where are you? Where are you? You're sleeping there. So I'm thinking what I might do is get some of the reeds, some of these nature reeds, and I'm gonna place them around some of the beds to try and give them some like more enclosed places to sleep. I feel like that might help. Grassland, desert Africa. Okay. I'll just do grassland Africa, honestly. So maybe just like a little bit of the elephant grass around some of the bedding. So that the people aren't going to be just looking straight at them in their bed. So I'm interested in this animal as to whether that will then de-stress. It probably feels a bit like unhappy while it's sleeping. That didn't do an awful lot. And it went into a hard shelter, and as soon as it went into the hard shelter, it was fine. That's interesting. The bongos are really stressed out, so I'm going to go and have a little look at them, see what that's all about. Power source failing? Get the mechanics to have a little look at that. Vet research into giraffes is complete, so the giraffes have everything now. Fantastic. Maybe springboks, maybe give them some nice things. The bison are about to have a big fight as well. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Just what we need. Right. Oh, so many fights. So many fights. Keep having babies. Alright then. So let's go and have a look at these bongos. And I want to know what your issue is. Why are you stressed? How many of you are there, for a start? Are there too many? There are 6. I don't think 6 is too many for the bongos. I think they're meant to have about 5 of them. And 1 male. So let's see if there's too many like males or anything like that. Too many babies or something. Because that can sometimes be an issue if they've got too many babies to adults. They've got 1, 2, they've got 3 babies. There's 2 pregnant ones. Really good food quality. I'm viewing the animal management. Alright, and whatever. The animal is distressed and trying to hide, and it's like, it doesn't tell you why. They're just randomly distressed. So, is that because there's too much? They're not hungry, they're not thirsty. There are too many people outside their pen. And there are a huge amount of people outside here, and it might be good to maybe reroute them a little bit. Or give them more planting maybe. We've given them more planting already though. More bedding maybe would be a good thing too. Or more hard shelters. Ah. The hard shelter is only at 81%. So that might be causing issues. So let's see if we can get another hard shelter in for them. One that is bongo appropriate. Some massive shelters now, but I'd love to give them that one instead. That was so much bigger and nicer. Why didn't we do that then? Why didn't we just get rid of this one? Oh gosh. Let's edit it. And just delete the shelter part. What happened? Oh lord. Okay. Multi-selection. I want to select. No. half the thing is grouped together. It's so irritating. Okay, you know what? I'm demolishing it. I don't care. We'll put that tree back in. But I've gone to all this effort to give them all these lovely, you know, these lovely new habitats. And I'm not even using them. There we are. Let's see if that helps them be a bit happier. I do want to replace that nice tree though. What tree was it called? Nope. It was an African tree, definitely. There it is. Tamarind tree. I liked my tamarind tree because it was pretty. So, how are you liking that hard shelter now? Let's play it and see if that increases it. It does indeed. That's a much nicer shelter for them. I could put a second one in if I need to, and it's just generally much bigger and better, and they like it more. And that may de-stress them a little bit. Let's see. You still stressed? I'll play it for a sec. I'm just going to see if that goes away for them now. If they are happy with their new shelter. Yes. Basically, that completely sorted. No, it didn't. It's the Ixious shelter. That's this one, isn't it? Yes. Multiple problems. I may need to check on the barrier status as well. Let me know what they are, though. Don't just tell me there's multiple problems and then don't tell me what they are. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna put the ticket price up a bit. I don't know in what world people would actually tell you that the tickets were underpriced, but... we'll do that. 29 and 22. We'll see if that's good enough. So a lot of the ostriches are maturing as well. Hello. 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 And hello. Oh, some of my animals sold as well, seemingly. Fantastic. My ATM is broken down. We'll just get the mechanic back for that. Right, are you guys still stressed? Yes. The answer to that one. So I'm just trying to work out what I can do about that. Obviously, we've given them that extra hard shelter. They've got as much long grass as they can handle. They have got plenty of navigable area. Social welfare issues. I'm just going to have a little look at their Zoopedia and see if there's any clues in there. Like, because it's not really totally obvious, but... they don't need water. Their temperature isn't bad. They don't have a climbing requirement. They are poached, they are secretive, they live in woodlands. They like to be in a group size of up to 4 females and up to 4 males. Now, I think there might be one too many females there, looking at their group. So that might actually be causing issues. It might just be really sensitive to that. So we could try getting rid of one female. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Well, Kessa is my new male. He's the alpha. So he kind of needs to stay, really. Lebna is still a juvenile, but will eventually need to go. Suina has awful fertility. So let's get rid of her. And let's see if that's just a case. It's just a case that the group size has gone a bit wonky. So let's see if that sorts them out. Not too much. It hasn't sorted them out too much. Sorted them out a little bit. Okay, so the next thing I can do is edit the barrier and take out one more window. People are very crowded around there. So how's that? Has that helped at all? Nope. Could be noise levels. It could be, you know, I put my shyest animals right at the very front of the zoo. And maybe that's not a good place for them. Oh, here we are. They're starting to de-stress. There we are. So we have one stressed ostrich. I have no idea why there's one ostrich that is totally stressed and the others are not. That's very, very random. It just seems that sometimes they just have a little stress attack. But if all of them are stressed, then I'm really worried. We still have one stressed bongo. Suina, the bongo. But she's stressed out in the trade centre, so we'll just go to the trade centre and sell her, and then she won't be stressed out anymore because she'll be someone else's problem. Ha ha. No, I'm not that mean, but yeah. She kind of will be, so. Bongos don't really sell very well, I don't feel. I'll check, but I don't think that she's going to sell for any particularly huge price or anything. Yeah, her genetics are a bit messed. I'll see if I can get rid of her for 50. Let's see. So we'll up the price a bit, but we won't try and ask for stupid money. Let's see if she goes. Because she still is fertile. She has 17% and everything else is good. I think she might have had a slight... She might have been back from the days when we were still kind of being a little bit inbreedy with things. The next thing I want to have a little look at is the American bisons. And then I'm going to need to probably finish up. So I want to have a little look at them because I think that they might have too many males. And possible inbreeding issues on the horizon. So we have 1, 2, 3 males. I'm just going to go into the stud book quickly and have a quick look at them. So. It looks like Senate can breed with any of the females fine. Except for Bennu, okay. And it gives you good genetics as well. You can see their genetics quite easily in this. Inbreeding, offspring, inbreeding. Bearhan. Offspring, inbreeding, inbreeding. Okay, so we're going to have some issues here. So what we could do, if we wanted to, is keep Benaim and allow him to breed with the 2 females there, or we'll sell off all the males. However, Natasia is one of the worst ones. So what I might do is take away Natasia and take away all of the other animals except for Benaim. So that's what we're going to do. All the other males except for Benaim. So let's pause it. So we want to sell Natasia. We want to keep Benaim. We want to get rid of Bearhan. And get rid of Senate. And then we should have a good breeding group again. I'm going to send them to the trade center because some of them have decent genetics. There's no other than the fact that they are, other than the fact that they're sort of all related to each other, there's nothing wrong with them. So I wonder if when I send related animals to the trade center, whether the game remembers it when it sells them on. It'd be really interesting if I bought 2 in and they were related to each other. It might be a little unfair though. Yeah, let's just play it for a sec. Just wait for these guys to come in. Vet research is complete. Into zebras. So they can just carry on with that. That's fine. So I have a bongo that's up for sale right now. And then I've got 2 male American bisons and a female. The female isn't so great, but the males are pretty decent. I've got more bongo offspring. Just what we need. I need to sterilize them all. Okay, so I think what I want to do is have a look at the American bisons and see what they are going for. And then I want to see if I can get any African buffaloes in as well. Why are we not sorted by price? That's weird. And why are we still sorted for bongos as well? That's also weird. Okay, so there's some more offspring come into the zoo, and I'm going to need to look at it and make sure, you know, give it breeding privileges and stuff, or not. So we've got a bison and terrible immunity. Selling for like... got them selling for thousands. I'm going to sell mine for 200 each. And Natasha, I might... oh, she needs to be quick traded anyway. She was one of the originals, clearly. So, trade you for 200. Look at how much money I'm making out of all this. It's awesome. And once I've sold these guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Next episode, I promise we will get some new animals and new pens and things like that going, because I'm basically just working on getting my conservation credits, making money off the animals that I've bred to try and get cool other things. So I'm thinking next time, maybe we'll make a pen. I'll maybe just like stop everything from breeding. I think I've sorted out the bisons now though. So we'll go to the pen, and I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is maybe, because this is Africa section, this is my Africa section, but maybe opposite here, we might put some elephants in, if I can get some. So that would be really cool. I want to also keep an eye out for what the community thing is going to be, because at the moment there isn't one. I recorded batches, and this batch is unfortunately sitting between 2 community. The Panda one's finished, but nothing else has. Okay, so the ostriches are overcrowded. One of the springboks died. That's fine. Go clear them out. Stressed bongo again. Oh yeah, she's stressed. She's stressed out, but she's in animal trading too. So there's like no reason for it to tell me she's stressed out when she's sat in animal trading, because she's gonna go. Chippo is about to mate. Right, so the ostriches are going to be overcrowded and they're not going to be very happy. I don't know how good my guest happiness is. It's still at 4 actually, which is not bad considering I never do anything to make them happy at all. So Springbok died. Did she die of old age? I think she did. There's one with low welfare. Just stress. Just needs to hide. Needs to hide out. Going to some of those nice... Yeah. Goes to the shelter at the back. Is very happy. That's fine. Then I've got a stressed bongo, but that's... Right, so we just need to sort the ostriches out. That's the only thing now. So ostriches... Ugh. And then I really need to end the episode. All I do is sort these things out. My goodness me, I need to stop them breeding. That's what I need to do. Stop all the ostriches from ever breeding ever again. So they will never be overcrowded. I think we have enough ostriches right now. So we'll just... I'm going to put a halt onto their breeding program just for a little bit. They're about to inbreed. Well, no, you're not. You're all going to just have contraceptives. Don't care. Don't care if you're a juvenile or don't care. Way too many of you. Probably shouldn't give contraceptives to a pregnant one, though. Okay, so we've got a pregnant pangolin as well, but that's fine because they need to just be in groups of 3. And I do need to thin down the ostrich population. So to do that, I'm just going to get rid of any male that is not the one that I particularly bought. So all of these ones go to the trade center. I might mass release them to the wild. I might try and get money for them. You know I'm going to try and get money for them. But we'll sell them next time because that's the end of this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. The timing might be a bit weird on it because obviously I had an interruption in the middle. But we've basically got this lovely giraffe house. We've got this lovely pen here. We've sorted out lots of problems with the animals. And we've spent the last couple of episodes sorting out a lot of problems with inbreeding. So we are getting lots and lots and lots more conservation credits because we constantly keep selling all of our lovely offspring, and because they've got nice genetics now and I've worked hard on getting the genetics up, I can sell them for good amounts of conservation credits and people want them, so it's good. So that means that I will have credits available to buy the more rare animals as we go forward. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Planet Zoo, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.